They say travel broadens the soul, and the food in our favorite hotel restaurants will broaden everything else.
I didn't get this girlish figure by eating lettuce and carrots. This is delicious.
Sweet and salty.
Spicy, cheesy. We're making flavor.
If you've had reservations about hotel dining, cancel them.
Oh my God.
Crikey.
Yeehaw! Booyah!
Because one bite of these hotel hotspots and you'll never want to leave.
I'm taking it all night!
Oh, yeah.
New Yorkers, you don't have to go to the ends of the earth to find the perfect weekend getaway. You just have to make it to the tip of Long Island. For a taste of hotel hospitality with a hint of hipness, check into Surf Lodge in Montauk.
Surf Lodge is not just about the hotel. We have great live music, great food, and it's the best place to stay in Montauk.
Executive Chef Robert Sieber is captain of the kitchen, and he's setting a course for bold, big city flavors.
Very proud of the seafood here at the Surf Lodge, mainly because the dock we use is only a half a mile away. I can go each and every morning before work and see what they have, and I can change the menu based on what we have available.
The food and the local flair bring you in, but it's the laid-back vibe that tempts you to stay a while.
Well, thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
The Surf Lodge is like, for me, it's all about vibe. It's like all about a sense of community and like just kind of cool, good people.
We come here whenever we can just to grab a bite.
Yeah.
Food's always good.
As you might guess by the location, the menu here is seafood ahoy. One dish that'll intrigue even the most adventurous pasta lover is the sea urchin linguine. Sea urchin? I don't know.
If you've never had sea urchin, you've got to try it. Sea urchin is essentially a spiky little shellfish. It's creamy, it's salty, and it's sweet.
Especially when Robert Sweet talks it in the kitchen romance languages.
We take French and Italian techniques and blend it with some Asian flavors.
Starting with a Japanese cooking stock known as dashi.
The first step would be the kombu. It's essentially dried kelp. It gives the foundation and the nice, rich seafood flavor that we're looking for.
The kelp starts in cold water, raised to a slow simmer.
You do not want to boil it. That's going to bring out the bitterness within the kelp, and that will ruin the whole stock.
The kelp is removed, but leaves behind all that briny flavor, and another seasoning swims into the pot.
Here we have bonito flakes, sometimes referred to as katsuobushi. Bonito is a fish very similar to tuna.
You might recognize those dried darlings from the top of your sushi roll, supplying that satisfying crunch.
Here we have another type of seaweed. It's called nori, and we're just going to lightly toast it and bring out the flavor in it.
Lightly is rightly, as the chef waves the seaweed over an open flame. Too much heat and it'll be bitter.
I wish you could smell how good this smells. Toasting the seaweed is going to bring out all that rich umami flavor within it.
And ooh, mommy, is it tasty. Especially when he adds the creaminess of super rich French butter, followed by our plucky sea urchin.
Once it's finally cut up, you can add it to your butter. Very rich, creamy, essentially tastes like the sea.
Chef adds soy sauce, sesame oil, and mirin, a sweet rice wine. Then, that toasted nori, which has been blended into a powder, sprinkles in.
That's perfect.
That dashi goes into the pan and is heated up with the sea urchin and butter, along with those Asian flavors. Here to help you lap up that creamy cross-cultural sauce is the pasta, whose name means little tongues, linguine.
This is lump crab for another layer of oceany goodness.
Top it with more uni and micro daikon radish, and this ocean devotional is complete.
Sea urchin linguine. For fish this fresh, you gotta come to Montauk.
A lot of umami flavor. Has a great balance. The lump crab has also a nice texture that's a really nicely composed dish.
There's a little bit of crab meat in this. You get flavor of like the ocean. It's like creamy at the same time. It's really good.
The crab and the uni together, it's like sweet and salty.
The uni kind of melts in your mouth.
Why is it urgent people try this urchin?
It's crazy how much flavor is in this. So delicious.
For your next nearby island getaway, establish a beachhead at Surf Lodge. It's the Montauk of the town.
Montauk vibes.
Montauk vibes.
That's Montauk. The last place you want to go to have the best time of your life.